What's up, guys? It is the Advisor Odyssey podcast coming at you with a brand new episode here. Today's episode, we're going to continue the theme of talking about digital marketing, branding, social media, that kind of conversation. But today's episode is going to be what not to do. And it's going to be 5 ways that you are sabotaging the success of your business on social media. Stay tuned. This will be a great episode. It'll be quick, it'll be short, but it'll be powerful. And it's going to be filled with 5 very actionable items.
This is the Advisor Odyssey audio experience, where financial advisors, planners, insurance agents, and brokers will find fresh new ideas and perspectives around what it takes to launch, succeed, scale, and bulletproof their business.
All right, guys, it is the year 2023, which tells me that if you are successful in the financial advisory business or really just business in general, entrepreneurship, you are leveraging social media to scale your business, to scale your practice, to connect with your clients, your prospects, etc. That's just like baseline, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, using social media consistently, having a website that was powerful, you were considered the next big thing. But now we're in a position where social media is actually filtering people out more so than it is filtering people in. And by people, I mean advisors in this example. Now, your social media is pretty much your living business card. Okay, your website's also going to be your living business card, but social media is going to be where you're going to have all of your content. It's going to be where you build your reputation, where you develop your social capital. It's where people will go to see you. We live in a day and age now where you are, trust is built, credibility is built with the idea that you're visible. Like, people like celebrities when they feel connected to them. People like influencers because they follow them, they keep up with them, they're connected with them. As real or fake as their lifestyles might be, the truth is we like hearing them, talking about them, seeing them because we feel connected. So that's what we're going to dig into today, is the social media and the reality of the connection piece and why maybe your lack of is hindering your social media success. So if using social media isn't helping you grow your business, and it's been a while now, it's going to be because of, if not all 5 of these, a couple of these reasons. Now, the first reason why, and these are in no particular order, but the first reason why social media isn't helping you grow your business is pretty much simply because your content just isn't enjoyable. Okay, that's the first thing we got to look at. Yes, it might be an exposure issue, like you're not reaching enough people. But if your content truly isn't enjoyable, it doesn't matter how many people you reach in general. The only feedback you might get is going to be all negative, which has value to it ultimately, but you got to make sure your content's enjoyable. When is the last time you hopped on social media and, whether you searched something or it just kind of popped up, but when's the last time you enjoyed seeing something that bored you? Right? I mean, that seems elementary, seems really, simple, but you don't search for things that are not intriguing you. You don't stay watching or listening or reading things that don't entertain you. So if your content isn't enjoyable, entertaining, they're not going to read it. They're not going to watch it. They're not going to look at it. So what you say matters just as much as how you say it. That's another big piece of this. You might be the most intellectual, most powerful speaking individual there is. But if you're just, sitting behind this terrible backdrop, it's a gray wall, you're wearing, a gray shirt, whatever it is, if it's boring to watch, it doesn't matter what you have to say. If the content that you're talking about, if the words you're using, they're very powerful, they're intellectual, people would be better off if they just listen to you for 10 seconds. If how you say it is boring, it's dull, it's, dram, then they're not gonna listen to it. So it doesn't matter. So ultimately, the number one reason why your social media isn't helping you grow your business is because your content just simply isn't enjoyable. Easy way to overcome that is to just run a quick little study, run a focus group, ask 10 of your friends, 10 of your acquaintances, 10 of your business partners, maybe 10 of your clients, whatever it is. Just ask them if you post content every day, for example, have them ask them to watch or read or listen to your content every single day for 2 weeks. And then have them give you real feedback at the end of it. Did they enjoy it? Did they not? Was it insightful, etc.? Now, the second reason why your business isn't growing on social media is because you're not being personal. I mentioned this earlier with the influencers comment. People like to feel connected. If it just feels like like no one watching or listening is breaking through that wall where they see who you are as a person or they can hear who you are individually, then it's not going to be sustainable long term. Social media is for making personal connections with people. John shares his favorite recipe. Kim shares her kid's birthday party theme. David shares pictures from his, morning hike. Now everyone feels more personal and connected to John, Kim, and David. This is true for you too. Be personal. If you're comfortable with it, share your family pictures. Share pictures and videos, etc. from your family vacation. Share a vulnerable story. Be personal. Okay? People cannot connect with someone who, if they don't feel like that's actually real them. It's impossible. Now, our third reason why your business isn't scaling or growing on social media is because you're not answering the what's in it for me question enough. What's in it for me runs through everyone's head before they choose to do anything. Whether that's, in life or in business, people are always going to ask that question. Why should I do this? What's the purpose of it? What's the goal of it? What's the reason? What do I get out of it? So seriously pause and ask yourself why your readers should want to engage with your post. What is in it for them? Are you making a post so you can see comments and see likes, people saying, hey, that's a great post, Daniel. Wow, that's really smart. That's a great point. If that's the reason why you're doing it, then I don't know. That's going to have to be a gut check thing. Because when you answer that question of what's in it for me well enough, you'll have people always looking for your posts. You'll have them, turn on the little notification bell. You'll have that experience and they will be way more connected, way more inclined to continually engage with you on social media, which is what you need to grow it. So be funny, inspirational, informational, but again, most of all, still be personal. Back to point number 2, be personal. Now, the fourth reason why you might not be growing your business on social media is because you're just being way too vanilla. That's how we're going to word it. I made a comment about this in a previous episode talking about LinkedIn, some best practices, and it rings true in general across social media. You should be comfortable with sharing your opinions on social media, assuming you're respectful and obviously in what you say and how you say it. But people will connect more with those who are like-minded, or at least who they perceive to be like-minded. So in other words, topics like politics. If growing up you were told don't talk about this at the dinner table, talk about it. Talk about it on social media. You never belittle someone, right? Never belittle if you're a Republican conservative, never belittle somebody for being, on the Democratic liberal side. However, go ahead and let it be known that you're Republican and conservative. Suddenly now the Republican and conservative individuals might give you more attention. They might give you more engagement, might listen to you more, read your stuff more, because they know you share common traits to them, common mindsets to them. And vice versa. Honestly, if let's say being liberal or Democrat in that example is something that you don't want to work with clients that are that mindset, that have that political belief, that's fine. Filter them out. They're not going to be engaging with you anyways, right? And this rings true. Again, religion, politics, social issues, whatever it is, go ahead and be bold. Make your statements. You're going to naturally attract and you're going to naturally repel people away that you don't want to work with. So again, this all comes back to being personal. If nobody really knows who you are because you're not sharing any real opinions, how will they ever really know if they like you or not? And step one to doing anything is someone deciding, I like them. Then lastly, the fifth reason why social media isn't helping you grow your business is probably because you're treating social media like it's your personal soapbox. Everything you make, everything you do, for the most part, should be to provide value to the people on the platform. Provide value to others. If you're making content, again, just so you can get thumbs up and pats on the back, you're not going to be successful with it. You're going to burn out because you're not going to get that, because people will sense that. Posting your own content without engaging with other people's content is essentially a social media algorithm death sentence. That should be very clear by now. There's tons of marketers out there that know the rule. you publish something one day, you comment on 3 posts, you like 5 posts, and you share 1 or something like that. The more you are engaging with others, the more the algorithms want to show you to others. It's that simple, because they want, like the platform, LinkedIn wants the engagement. Facebook wants the engagement. So again, simple rule of thumb, post 1 piece of content and then comment on 5 other posts from others, both inside and outside your industry and network. That's another big thing. Financial advisors don't only comment on other financial or investment professional stuff. Comment on, the gym, the trainer, comment on the dietitian, nutritionist, comment on, cross into other industries, because again, you comment, you like, even though it's super minimal, someone who follows that individual who's a totally different field might find you. They're not searching for financial advising. They're not searching for investment help, but they might be searching for diet plans for, maybe they're just diagnosed with high blood pressure. They want to lower that. Maybe they're 50 plus years old. Maybe you're a retirement planner or a pre-retirement planner. Suddenly you connect, right? That's what social media is. It's all about connecting. So don't just treat it like it's your own platform, okay? It is your platform to share value with others. It's not just your platform to rant and, do your thing independently. So guys, those are the 5 reasons. Those are 5 really simple reasons why social media isn't helping you grow your business. And if you're guilty of, potentially all 5 of them, if you're guilty of just 1 or 2 of them, look to fix that. Because I'm telling you, you will see results pretty quickly after you fix it. Thanks for listening.
We hope you enjoyed the Advisor Odyssey audio experience. Connect with us on your favorite social media platforms at Advisor Odyssey. You can find our full-length educational videos to watch on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out all our articles and publications on medium.com/Advisor Odyssey. The Advisor Odyssey podcast is available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. The contents and opinions shared, expressed, or otherwise alluded to on the Advisor Odyssey podcast and audio experience are solely ideas and not to be depicted as tax, legal, or investment advice. Results from the use of these concepts may not be representative of the experience of all financial professionals and are no guarantee of future success. Your results may vary. The Advisor Odyssey and its affiliated members are not to be held liable or responsible for any lawful recourse or punishment invoked upon the individual or accompanying business partners or team members. Federal law, state law, and/or insurance carrier requirements may prohibit or place limitations on any of the ideas and activities expressed. All advisors, planners, wholesalers, affiliated reps, and investment advisors should be aware of any limitations imposed by federal regulation, state regulation, insurance carriers, broker-dealers, and registered investment advisors as applicable. Investment advisors are strongly encouraged to obtain pre-approval from the broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, insurance company, or similar institution with which they may be affiliated.